Scream Factory again? What the f? In today's physical media news topic video, I'm going to be talking about should you stop paying for Scream Factory's mistakes. I'm going to go through all the major issues Scream Factory has had. Also, why are they not learning from their mistakes and what this looks like for the future of the company. And ultimately, what they need to do to fix these issues before it's too late. So let's talk about it. First, I have to sum up all of the issues Scream Factory has been having that they have been making you pay for as a consumer. And I know I'm probably the millionth BlueTuber to discuss this topic, but I gotta give you the Mega Mike, the Movie Man perspective and my thoughts on it and let you really know if I think these mistakes are that big of a deal. So let's go through a few of these Scream Factory mistakes. First one, I already mentioned about before on my channel, the misprint on the Red Dawn release, right? Shout Select here, which is under Scream Factory. We know on the back we had a misprint issue of them listing the 4K as Dolby Atmos, but really it was just a DTS 5.1 surround soundtrack. So totally a misprint. So that's not a major issue, but it's still irritating because come on, Scream Factory, Shout Select, why are we not having some quality control in place? How did nobody catch this before it was shipped out? Yeah, it's a little mistake. It doesn't ruin the movie quality, the disc at all, the packaging. No, it doesn't ruin that. But come on, it's something that's like, really, you couldn't catch this. It's not your first day sending out movies, Scream Factory. It's not your first year. You've been in business quite some time. We gotta have quality control here. Another mistake that a lot of people have been getting irritated by has been the oily, greasy substance that has been arriving on the Child's Play 4K movies 1 through 3. Getting that substance on there, it's just, what is this? Like, this is gross. This is ridiculous. And then Scream Factory saying, oh, no big deal. Just get some microfiber cloths, clean it off, and your dish should work just fine. I get it. Maybe it doesn't seem like a big deal, but come on. Should we have to do that as the consumer? Should we have to do cleaning of the disc the first thing we do when we get these movies? I don't think we should be responsible for that as a consumer. We're paying good money. And why is Scream Factory Shout Select, once again, not catching some of these mistakes here? Have somebody check this out and clean it off. Why don't you clean it off, Scream Factory? Why, as a consumer, now do we have to do that after already paying good money? Another issue that Scream Factory had was the mispricing of an Army Darkness set, where they mispriced it significantly. A lot of people try to take advantage of that deal and get it for that outrageously good price. And Scream Factory then let everybody know, sorry, that's the wrong pricing there. So we're just going to have to, refund your money, change the price on it, and then, let people buy it again if they want to buy it again. And, here's maybe a little voucher for you. I still don't think that was the best decision. Like, Scream Factory, you made the mistake, own up to it, and, just honor that. Because I think the customer relationship is more important than just trying to recoup the money on that. Yeah, I know it's going to be a loss to Scream Factory. I get that. It is a lot of money to them. But I don't know. I just have a feeling the customer relationship would have been maybe a better thing for them to focus on. But if you do want to recoup some of the money, because, honest mistake, you mispriced it. I got you, Scream Factory. You know what? Give a bigger voucher to people, and definitely very, very apologetic in your emails about this mistake. But you got to give a bigger voucher. I mean, what, $10 minimum, maybe 15, maybe $20? Something that says, hey, we messed up, but here's something that, is actually kind of cool, because then you can put this to a whole nother movie. Maybe even let you pick out a Scream Factory title that's maybe one of their cheaper titles that you get for free or something. So, I don't know. I just think there was a better way to go about it. So, I don't like that mistake either. Also, another mistake, leaving movies out of the movies you ship out. I mean, there was issues with some of the Halloween movie Scream Factory release where when people opened up the casing, there was a disc missing. A disc missing. Now that's the biggest mistake and irritation possible out there. To me, that one is unacceptable. Like, how are we not having quality control on this to catch this error and put the disc in before it ships out? I mean, it's just irritating. It's an annoyance. Like, Scream Factory, we gotta be better than this. So that's just to sum up a few of their mistakes they've had recently, but they've even had more than that. And I know it's not just them, it's other boutique labels as well. But I mean, Scream Factory, this is some of the mistakes you're making, and we're paying for it as consumers right now. Secondly, we have to talk about the future of Scream Factory and what this might mean for us as consumers. Because do we think it's going to get better? Do we think Scream Factory has learned from their mistakes and they will improve? I doubt it right now. Why do I doubt it? Because this isn't the first mistake, it's not the second mistake, it's not the third mistake. It seems like these mistakes keep happening, they keep building on each other, and sure, some of them may seem like small mistakes right now, but if they're getting away with small mistakes, what's going to happen? They're going to have larger mistakes. They're going to keep leaving out disc out of their movies. It's going to get a lot worse than I think just a misprint, because it's just how they seem to handle business. A don't care attitude, just, hey, you know what? Mistakes are going to happen. You got to deal with that as a consumer. You fix it yourself. And here we go. We move on to the next movie. I just don't like that style of business relationship. You gotta take care of the customers. Now, it doesn't mean the customer is always right 100% of the time, but if you want to have a thriving business for a long, long time, you gotta keep a good relationship with the majority of your customer base that is paying for these movies. Good, hard-earned money they get to invest in your company with buying your products. So I don't see Scream Factory learning from these mistakes. I think it's going to get a lot worse in the future before it even gets better, because people are still going to buy these Scream Factory movies. And I know a lot of people are bringing up these issues. We're complaining about it out there. Am I going to stop buying these movies? No, probably not. I still like Scream Factory. They do a lot of great things. I like their movie titles. I'm a big horror fan. So I'm still going to buy from them. I know they're not perfect. I know they have mistakes, but I don't like how they're getting more and more mistakes piled up, and how I feel like they're going to have bigger mistakes in the future, just because, once again, how they deal with customers. I just don't think it's the right approach. And to me, maybe I won't stop buying from them completely. I'm still going to pick up a lot of titles. I already got a lot pre-ordered. But maybe I'm going to be more selective. At first, I didn't buy the Child's Play movies. And I looked at it, and I start seeing reviews and seeing that oily, greasy stuff on it. And I'm like, oh, good thing I skipped on that one. I was thinking about picking up them a little bit later when maybe they got discounted. But now that I saw that, I don't want to buy those ones anymore. You know what? It's not worth it to me at that point. So yeah, they're losing out on some money from me. And you know what? I just want them to do better. We got to do better, Scream Factory. But for some reason, I have a bad feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better. Finally, the most important part, we got to talk about how Scream Factory can fix these mistakes and improve. Because that's all I want. I just want them to do better so we have better experiences as consumers, as physical media collectors. So what can we do, Scream Factory, to improve on this? Quality control. I've mentioned it already. We got to get a quality control team in place where it's their responsibility to go ahead and proofread these products, play the disc through, make sure the discs are good, clean before they get shipped off. Have a team responsible for that. Where is that quality control team? How has no one thought of this? Yeah, I understand it's going to cost money for those employees to put this team together. I get it, but I think in the long run, this is going to dramatically help improve customer relationships and customer service and just getting good quality products out there in the way I hope you intended them to be released in the first place. So why can't we get this team together? Yeah, it's money investment upfront. Scream Factory, I get it. You want to save money as a business, but I think in the long run, if you have better relationships, more people will want to buy your products. More people want to buy products more consistently and repeat buy. So I think in the long run, it will be worth the investment. I think you'll actually make more money off of it. So let's get a team together. And if you can't invest in a whole bunch of people, a whole team, how about we start with one person? One person's job, it is to do quality control. That's all they do. That's their focus. When they are looking at the quality of these movies, it's like they're on a hunt to find, okay, do I see any mistakes here? How can I fix this? How can I make this correct for the consumer? And that is their sole focus. They are literally looking for those mistakes. That way, they correct them right away and it doesn't get into the hands of consumers. I think that's going to help everybody out. I think it's going to be beneficial in the long run to Scream Factory. So Scream Factory, if you listen to this, I hope you consider this. I just think this is going to be a lot better for everybody involved, the community. We would so much appreciate this. I understand we're all humans. People are going to make mistakes. I get it. A business is no different. But let's learn from the mistakes and improve. That is all I think we're asking for as a community. But let me know in the comments below if you think these mistakes are that serious. Do you think they should improve by putting in a quality controlled team like I do? Or do you have another solution out there that you think can fix these mistakes? And are you continuing to buy from Scream Factory? What is your level of rage or disappointment with Scream Factory overall? Or do you not really care about these mistakes? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Now we don't have enough money to get to Aspen. We don't have enough money to get home. We don't have enough money to eat. We don't have enough money to sleep. Well, it's not going to do us any good to sit here whining about it.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.